Okay, so this is for today's reading. What is the message? Oops, from the cards. Oh, the star card. Beautiful. Let's hope that comes out. What's the message for today, please? Okay. I can't see it. Can't see the number. It's number 6. 6 of Wands. Beautiful. There's something that you're proud of. Be proud. You know, show yourself, shine. That's what I'm getting there. The Ace of Swords. This is like tapping your wrists together action. I do that when I do EFT tapping. So it could be a need to release emotions. And then the 8 of Wands. Okay. This is a flowing of positive energy. A flow. Overarching energy is the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Very contemplative here. You know, should I go? Should I stay? Kind of balanced on this thing. If I move, am I going to fall off? You know, and there's a key here. He's actually chained to it. So he's got to jump off and get that key to release himself. So there's something that needs to be released. Something perhaps you've been shying away from that you need to, you might, you know, if you want to progress, yeah, you've got this pentacle, perhaps, you know, that could even be gold, but you can't do much with it if you're chained to it. Something's holding you back. What is holding you back, you know? Safety, security, yeah, but it's, yeah, there's the flow factor. What's the next card? Queen of Swords. Okay, so it's looking critically at that. It's looking critically at perhaps even why, you know, why are you doing that? You need to let the abundance flow, the energy flow. I mean, this guy here, by comparison, you know, this guy looks, I don't know, not particularly rich, you know, not particularly rich as in he's on a turtle or a tortoise and it's slow, you know, it's not fancy. It's not a fancy white horse, and he's got a plant with some beans. Again, pretty ordinary. But he's got the inner passion. He's got some sort of inner passion, some sort of inner knowledge that he knows that he's on the right path, or that what he's doing is good. It's good for him. He's pretty flexible, you know, he's got this flexible way of sitting. It could be a she, I don't know. Yeah, so there's flexibility needed today. There's, I guess, you know, if you're waiting for a definite sense of, yeah, well, you're not gonna lose anything, you know. If you move forward, then that's not going to happen. Okay, this person doesn't look particularly rich, but is rich in inspiration. Very, very focused on growth. Very, very centered. Very zen. Very connected to carrying something forward. Very heartfelt. I'm seeing that with the green as well. So the Ace of Swords here, I mean, Swords is about change, challenge. So it definitely is that. It's challenging that. What you think is important in an area, and it may be important, but it may not have as much importance as what you think. Sometimes when you hold on to things, like if you hold on to money, because you're concerned about, because you have a lack mentality, then that can keep you in that keeps you in that sort of state. But if you, even if you are not particularly well off in an area, and it doesn't have to be money, it can be, in any area, what you consider of worth, if you share that, it's about allowing that energy to flow. It could be being generous in some way, making a generous gesture, but not for the purpose of getting accolades, which can sometimes be the case, I think, in the Six of Wands, but for the purpose of benefiting others, then that comes back to you. And this notion could be a challenge. Well, how can I give what I don't have enough of? And this can be love as well. This can be, how can you give in a relationship, in a friendship, in an association, when you don't necessarily feel a deep love within yourself, for the situation, for the whatever is happening. Sometimes if you have an attitude of coming from a point of love, then you get that back, reflected back to you. So there's quite a profound challenge around something like that today. The action card here is the Eight of Wands, which is a card of action. This is saying to me to not be careless with your communication, to be mindful of other people, to be mindful of other people's situations. Not that you need to delve into it, but just be mindful that where other people might be coming from is a place of perhaps a feeling of lack of security. So, you could be this person who's feeling quite confident, quite centered, quite capable at this time of really going where you want to go and being what you want to be. But there might be others around you who aren't necessarily like that or aren't feeling that at this time. And, you can't be flippant about that or ignore the fact that other people are sometimes perhaps suffering. So yeah, having a compassionate heart, being mindful of others, but also communicating positivity and hope, and giving out inspiration, where you can. That's how I see this Eight of Wands. The Queen of Swords, she's able to see these things clearly. Then she's also able to kind of just sit and watch and not put her 2 cents worth in either unnecessarily or where it's not going to be helpful. So I see her as having an observing role today. So that'll be both with, I guess, with yourself and with others, whatever's going on around you, with people that you know. Yeah, I am seeing this as, I guess, sometimes the Six of Wands can be a little bit of a card of, well, why can't you be this way, or why can't you do better, or I'm able to stand up for myself, I'm able to do this. And it's almost like, well, there's an attitude of superiority sometimes. And so I'd certainly be mindful of that, and that's where this beautiful energy of the Queen of Swords can bring you down to earth, really, and to enable you to look at things in a fairer, with a fairer eyes, I suppose. Yeah. So that's what I see today. What's underneath the deck? The moon. And then the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so it's a bit of a mixed bag. Yeah, but definitely be proud of where you're at, but don't let that pride blind you from other people's situation. And remember to give, to be generous. Hopefully that's helpful. Bye for now.